Bad Bitch in her 30s asks, why are all the good guys taken and don't want her anymore? Pay attention. Are you in your 30s, attractive, accomplished, and self-assured, but still curious why all the good guys appear to be unavailable? You've established your career and achieved your goals, yet when it comes to love, it seems like you're facing barriers. But here's the reality. There's something more profound going on here. And it's not what you assume. Stay with me for the next 10 minutes as we explore what's really happening. And believe me, this isn't solely about dating. It's about seizing control of your life, financially, emotionally, and personally. Let's dive in. To begin with, it's vital to recognize that the dating landscape, particularly in your 30s, has significantly transformed. There's a change in what individuals prioritize in relationships, and often the aspects that might appear as hurdles can actually be empowering once you acknowledge them. The so-called good guys might seem hard to find, but the reality is, they are still around. The issue isn't about whether they're accessible. It's about connecting with someone who aligns with your energy, aspirations, and dreams for the future. In your 30s, you've probably arrived at a stage where you've honed in on what you desire from life. You're no longer simply searching for someone to fill a void or settle for the first individual who appears. You're seeking someone who resonates with your vibe. However, here's the catch. Occasionally, we become so fixated on discovering the ideal partner that we overlook the significance of timing and compatibility. Furthermore, it's essential to examine your relationship tendencies. Are you clinging to unrealistic hopes? Are you too hasty to dismiss someone when they don't conform to a specific standard? Being discerning is beneficial, but so is embracing growth and compromise. Relationships require effort and evolution, and often it's not just about finding someone who checks all the boxes. It's about being open to constructing a solid foundation with someone who is prepared to grow alongside you. Also, let's address something many individuals tend to ignore: the emotional readiness of potential partners. Many of the good guys out there may not be emotionally accessible for different reasons, whether it's stemming from past experiences, issues with commitment, or simply being in an unsuitable life situation. And while you might view this as an obstacle, it's in fact a moment for introspection regarding your emotional needs and how you wish to express them in a relationship. At the same time, do not overlook the significance of your own self-appreciation and personal development. The more resilient you are emotionally, mentally, and financially, the better you will be at drawing in the right partner, someone who cherishes those same qualities and wishes to be a part of your journey. Relationships flourish when both parties are at their best, rather than merely being in a position to settle or just complete each other. Ultimately, take charge of your story. Recognize that you deserve love and connection, but also be aware that life revolves around timing, decisions, and personal growth. The good guys are still available, but at times, the ideal person to connect with is someone who will meet you at your current state and inspire you to grow even better together. Now, it is time to change the narrative and take ownership of your future. You are 30 plus and your career is flourishing. You have the house, the friends, the life, but something feels incomplete. You seek that partner who resonates with your energy, someone who understands your drive, someone who is on the same wavelength. Yet, wherever you turn, those good guys appear to be already committed. Maybe you're even pondering, is it me? Am I enough? Did I lose my chance? Here's the harsh truth. No, it's not you. It's your perception of the situation. You've been involved in a game with outdated guidelines, and it's time to change them. First, let's discuss the issue of supply and demand. If you're searching for a good guy, someone reliable, emotionally present, and driven, the competition is tough. These men aren't just looking for fun. They seek a partner who brings value to the relationship. But here's the twist. If you're concentrating on the wrong aspects, you're overlooking the actual chance to create what you want, rather than waiting for it to occur. We'll dive into that shortly, I assure you. Now, I can guess what you're thinking. But why don't they desire me anymore? Let's be real. You have the looks, the ambition, the drive. What's lacking? Well, it pertains to your mindset. And if you're being entirely truthful with yourself, this is where you're stumbling. As you age, your viewpoint changes. You no longer have the same time to waste on games, drama, or small discussions. And neither do the good guys. They seek someone who enhances their life, not merely someone to fill time with. Now, here's the reality check. Good men are actively seeking partners who are emotionally stable, who manage their finances well, who are constructing something greater than just their careers. They want someone who complements them, not someone who competes against them. But let me pose this question. Are you creating a life of value that would draw in someone who aligns with your aspirations? I'm not referring to your Instagram posts or your recent holiday snapshots. I mean the genuine hard work. And yes, I understand. This can be tough to confront. But let's pause and ask yourself, are you the partner you hope to find? If not, that's where the true effort starts. And believe me, once you begin, the opportunities will arise. So, here's the reality. The good guys exist, but they're not merely waiting for you to enter their lives. They're searching for someone who matches their drive. Want to attract them? Demonstrate that you can be an equal contributor. Now, let's discuss solutions. This is where it gets intriguing. It's about growth. You've reached a stage where you're reevaluating things, which indicates you're prepared for something superior. But this isn't simply about dating advice. This is about growth. Emotional growth, financial growth, mental growth. The kind of growth that draws high-quality partners and elevated opportunities. Start by putting money into yourself in ways you haven't previously. Examine your finances closely. Are you making prudent decisions? Are you putting money into assets that will prepare you for the future? Do you possess a clear picture of where you wish to be in the next 5 to 10 years? Not only in terms of relationships, but also regarding your wealth and your life. Because here's the truth. Individuals who recognize their value draw in others who also acknowledge their worth. You will not encounter the ideal partner until you are completely in tune with your own objectives, aspirations, and financial situation. And let me share something with you. When you begin to prioritize your personal development, the right individuals will be drawn to you. And I'm not merely referring to the next person who will appear for a few dates. I'm referring to someone who is committed for the long term, who wishes to build, invest, and progress together. Now, don't assume for a moment that this is simple. However, it is worthwhile. The good men are not absent. They are simply searching for someone who is on the same journey of success and development. So, are you prepared to cease chasing and begin attracting? Are you prepared to align your wealth, your mindset, and your emotions? Because if you believe the right partner is the key element you are missing, you are mistaken. The right partner is drawn to your journey and the progress you achieve along the way. Now, before we conclude this, I have something even more crucial to discuss with you in the next video. You know how you are striving to create a successful life. You are putting in hard work every single day to reach your objectives, whether it's advancing in your career, developing your personal brand, or attaining financial independence. But here's the issue. Even the most ambitious individuals can overlook one of the most effective tools for increasing their wealth. That tool is the power of compounding. And if you have not been leveraging it yet, you are missing a significant opportunity. Compound interest is not limited to the stock market or retirement funds. It can be transformative in how you manage your money, your investments, and even your career. Imagine accumulating wealth gradually yet steadily without the need to perpetually pursue new opportunities or exert more effort. That's the essence of compounding, and it can assist you in establishing enduring financial stability while allowing you to allocate your time and energy to other areas of life. The wonder of compounding is that it operates quietly, behind the scenes, amplifying your efforts in ways you may not observe right away. It's comparable to planting a tree. Initially, it appears insignificant, but over time, it becomes stronger and more productive. This principle can be applied to everything from savings and investments to relationships and self-improvement. When you grasp compounding, you will come to realize that you do not need to constantly work harder. You need to work more intelligently. In the upcoming video, I will clarify it for you gradually, how compounding functions, why it is so powerful, and how you can implement it in your financial life. This is the trick that affluent individuals utilize to create enduring wealth over time, and I am about to reveal it to you. Stay tuned, because you definitely do not want to overlook this. Click on the subsequent video right here to discover how the power of compounding can prepare you for lifelong wealth. Believe me, this is transformational. You will never perceive your money or your future the same way again. Let's get started.